What is up, lovey loveys? Oh boy, getting a sore throat. I am. Not sure how well I'll be able to talk, but I'm going to try. I think I'm losing my voice. Holy crap. Tonsils have been bothering me the past couple days. I'm on the verge of strep or something. Oh boy. Man, maybe I'll use some mouthwash real quick. Maybe that'll help. In just a sec here. I'm gonna gargle with some mouthwash real quick. My throat feels like hell. Oh, sorry if that grossed you out. But that numbed my tonsils up a little bit. All right. Now that I can speak without my throat feeling like somebody's stabbing me in the fucking tonsil. I don't know why I started losing my voice. I have no idea. I don't know if I got it. Must have got it from one of the kids. Picked it up from them running in and out of school. It's the only thing I can figure. All right. So unfortunately, I can't give you a plant update this evening because the plants are on their night cycle right now. So no plant update, although I do have the seedlings still. There's 2 seedlings sitting under the canopy there. The one is, I don't know if it's going to make it. I'm pretty much, at this point, 50-50. 50%'s making it, 50% isn't. But that Afghani, I'm not sure if it's going to make it. When it came up out of the soil, round leaves were like praying and they wouldn't come apart. So I used a knife and opened them up a little bit and tried to open them just a hair, not forcing anything. And maybe I should have done it a little sooner because the leaves in the center were already starting to brown on the tips. And I don't think it's a nutrient issue. It may be, but I don't think it is because the other plants are doing just fine. And it's the same nutrient bed, but different plant. Never know. So anyway, dispensary this evening. Didn't win any fun stuff this time, like edibles or something I can actually get high on. However, I did land on 2 of the prizes on the game board, which is a nice little rolling tray. It's actually decent quality. I mean, even compared to my little cheap rolling tray, it's honestly better quality than the one I paid like $12 for. I think so anyway. It's very nice. I like it. Just a nice little 420 2024 from Kind Tree. That must be Jack Frost's Trumpian friend. You get it? Jack Frost, he blows the cold air from the north, but that's Orange Face with the Trump hair. That's Trump! God damn, my voice is crazy. And then, while I don't have a Aeropod, I have a Pax Pod, which they don't make them anymore, and I have a Milo Bolos Pod, which I don't even know if they make those anymore. But if I ever decide to go ahead and get me an Aeropod, that was the other prize that I won. Kind of pointless because I don't have an Aeropod. or a battery. But I mean, it's nice. It's something decent to have, hang on to in case I ever do get one. Nice little carrying case to keep it in. My main thing is playing the game so I can get the big discount the whole month of May. I've actually almost made it all the way around the board. All right, so I'm not sure exactly why I got a free eighth of weed, but I think like certain things on the menu, if you buy those things, then you get like a surprise or whatever, like, oh, you got a free eighth there. And somehow, because I've got a gram of the Pac-Man, and this is at the Apothecarium, they have a lot of shit going on right now for 420. You might want to tap in if you're looking to hook up. If they don't have a good deal going on that day, stop back the next day. I almost promise you they will. Thursdays are 35% off. Sometimes there's 40% off on certain, like Country, Legend. But yeah, Thursdays, dab days, and then they have other sale days as well. But I got an eighth of the Pac-Man weed from Cookies for free, which is cool because I wanted to buy an eighth anyway. So I went ahead and bought an eighth of the Green Current, which is the dabs that we just had that I tried out. Very, very strong. Hits like a fucking ton of bricks. Yeah, that Green Current. Quite interesting. But anyway, I'm going to start out with, and then I also picked up dabs. Naturally, of course, I never don't pick up dabs. These are Perfect Pair, P-A-I-R, the Perfect Pair, Indica Dominant Hybrid. We'll go over the profiles later on. And then, yeah, the Pac-Man 5 resin that I picked up from Cookies. All right. Oh, and it's like some purple punch. Purple punch. Punch the perp. Punch your purples. Purple your punch. There's a little bit of Green Current left in there too, some of the dab. I think, yeah, that's the Perfect Pair. Delicious. Join me for some dabs. Sorry, I sound like a fucking 80-year-old dying fucking war vet. Damn tonsils. I swear to God, some big man named Bubba must have visited me in my sleep. Ha, 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 ha. God damn it, would you fucking stay there, you cock-sucking, fucking bitch. Sorry. Stay there, you motherfucker. Thank you. Don't you dare fall on me, you motherfucker. This stand, I swear to Christ, once I get it set, it's fine. But by God, until I get it there, it has got to fuck with me the entire way. Fuck you! Ah, piece of shit. Choppy, if you touch that stand, I'm gonna body slam your ass. Oh, and I did find my fucking ID. Thank God. God damn. Thank God. It was nothing but a clusterfuck the entire time I was trying to find my ID. It was a big old clusterfuck. I gave up on looking for it at one point last night. I said, fuck it. I'll just go ahead and go to the fucking MVA and order a new one tomorrow. Well, then I go to the MVA, and yes, you can order one easily on the kiosk, and I could have got a printout and then taken that printout to the dispensary with my old ID, and they would let me go in. But they wouldn't accept my expired medical patient ID, and I'm not paying another $30 for another one of those stupid fucking cards because they don't even ask to see it at the dispensary. They just look for your ID. And if you're dumb enough to show them your expired fucking medical ID and force them to make you go pay for it, that's on you. But, and I would keep that extremely down on the low. Yes, I'm announcing it online, but my platform's not fucking huge. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Just give them your ID. Don't fuck with that stupid fucking $30 ID. They want you to, they made enough fucking, trust me, the state is making plenty of money. If you can get away with not spending that extra $30 on that stupid little piece of shit plastic card, do it. And anyway, they always fuck me up anyway, because every time I get pulled over by the cops, I end up handing them my fucking weed card. I've done that twice now. I've handed the police my weed card twice. Only 2 times I've been pulled over, too. I don't get pulled over all the time. But the 2 times I have been, because the fucking card looks just like your Maryland ID. Same color, same stripe. Yeah. Anyway, goddamn my voice. Puberty. This is the Pac-Man. A kind of a sour rank. What I call rank. Yeah, it's got that like sour, like ranky, blah, 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 blah. Not earthy, but like ranky, stanky, ucky, like that. I'm not even sure if that has a actual name to describe what the fuck that smell is. All right, where's my grinders? Where the hell are my grinders? Well, goddamn, where the fuck are my grinders? Hot damn, Sam, what the fuck? I'm just being a little bit serious here. Where the fuck are my grinders at? My dab station's never disorganized. Where are my grinders? I have a green grinder. And another grinder. Where the fuck are they at, dude? What the fuck? There's one. I got them. I'm in my drawer. Don't smoke weed that much, so. Put them away, I did. Alright, let's break in this new rolling tray, shall we? Shout out to the Apothecarium for hooking me up with this rolling tray. Wow, that's some dense ass fucking butt. Sticky. Definitely something that people on the street would be like, ew, that's not sativa. That's not good enough. No, I'm not paying $50 for that bag of weed. Okay, I'll keep it. A little bit fruity smelling. Oh, wait, no, that's a terps. Yep, I forgot that George got terpenes in it. What do I mean by that? Am I just being a sarcastic asshole? Well, no, actually, what I mean by that is that people overall, even those that say they prefer indica, tend to have a, overall on the street tends to have a preference towards sativa, towards the rankety, dankety, skunkety, funkety, fuck you up. And I mean, people know about like the sedation couch lock effect, right? But for some reason, it's not really like they don't put 2 and 2 together a lot of the times. Like they will turn away a like real super indica-y smelling, like earthy smelling, humulini, rank. And then on the same hand, say that they enjoy the sedative effect of cannabis. Yeah. It's a good thing we have hybridization, though, because we have the ability to make strains do what the fuck we want them to do. So if you want it to smell nice and funky like a sativa and give you a nice relaxed Oh, kind of like Purple Punch. Purple Punch is a good example. It's sativa, or it's indica rather, but it has a nice, very psychoactive kick. Sorry, didn't have water in that bong. About time to invest in me a new bong too. I'm getting bored of my bongs. Oh man, my neighbor has a super nice fucking, it's either double honeycomb or triple honeycomb percolator. I need to borrow it from her. I think I borrowed it from her a while back and recorded some videos. Although the last rig I borrowed from her, it's still sitting here on my table. That's not technically my rig, it's my neighbor's rig. But I've just stolen it for the past year and a half. She knows it's here. I still talk to her and stuff. I don't actually steal it. But yeah, just to get some new content, some new recordings. I think I might borrow her big old MK bong that she got from fucking Davin Granny, my mortal fucking enemy. If you haven't seen the clip on Facebook where Davin Granny's talking shit about me, giving her shit about being a drunk on Facebook, and she's like cheersing me with a beer and bong because that's just too cool to do when you're 70 years old. It really is. I mean, I would like my grandma to be like a cool little stoner lady, but I hate Davin Granny with a fucking passion. She's a drunk racist. She really is. I don't care what kind of platform she has. She's racist. And I'm not one to fucking hop aboard the social equity racism bullshit. You should know that. But Davin Granny is a blatant fucking slur the hard R's, that kind. Yeah. Anyway, cheers. Allegedly, of course. That's all alleged. Especially, don't go look on YouTube and look up Davin Granny says bad words or something like that. Just don't go look that up. Okay? Don't do that. Davin Granny talks to black man. Anything like that. Don't look that up. You definitely will not see Davin Granny throwing the hard R drunk off her fucking ass. And then shouting out. Yeah, she's anyway. Millions of followers though. Cheers, everybody. I don't put that on her followers. I put that on Facebook. They have such an issue with cannabis content that actual companies have to find like social media gurus. Like I seen an advertisement from she looked like a fairly down to earth young lady doing like one of the Instagram ads talking about how their method of manipulating the platform essentially allowed a company, Grassroots, or not Grassroots, G-Leaf, or maybe it was Grassroots, one or the other, to amplify their sales times like a ridiculous number. Like they really amped up their sales just from like actually getting their content out onto the platform. But if that is by having to forego, like for example, if I show you how to roll a joint, I have to show you how to roll a joint using a fruit roll up and gummy bears. Like, yeah, you're getting your company's name out there, but you also look fucking stupid because you're using a fruit roll up and gummy bears. And like, that's not actual cannabis education. Like it's a joke, it's a pun. And yeah, that's kind of how you roll stuff up. But if you really wanted to teach somebody an educational video on how to properly roll a joint, there really is technique and how to appropriately do those things. There's an appropriate way to smoke a bowl, even though people think you can just throw a lighter to it and torch the fuck out of it. You know, for example, I don't blacktop my bowls. Yeah, that one's kind of blacktop. You can see on the edges there's still lots nice of green. If I flip it over, I've still got nice lots of green in there. I don't like to blacktop them because when you hit it and blacktop the entire thing, every hit after that just tastes like burnt fucking black weed. But if you corner the pipe and use your lighter at the corners, then one, you don't get the blacktop effect, and two, yes, I'm losing my voice. Two, you actually get sort of like a vaporization effect because you have a coal that's heating up, which is much hotter than the combustion temperature of THC. So therefore, the heat radiating radiating into the cannabis around that coal is properly activating that cannabis rather than just combusting it. And I actually learned recently the reason that combustion of cannabis works, and if you think about what I'm saying there, it doesn't sound logical that you could combust cannabis and then get high. But the reason that it works is because THCA, the psychoactive compound, actually its flash point is above the combustion point of cannabis flower. All of the other terps and cannabinoids flash over prior to combustion, but THCA flashes over just after combustion. So, interesting. If I recall that properly, I have a chart in my head, and I'm almost positive it was combustion THCA. And then that makes you think, like, well, then how does a vaporizer work, right? Like, you know how it works, it heats it up slowly, but if THCA is above the combustion temp, like the flash point of it is above the combustion temp. Flash point meaning the point at which it changes from its compound state, whatever its physical state, into its gaseous state. Inhale. Very unique and bizarre flavor. It's definitely making me very, very high. This tastes like one of those weeds that would freak you the fuck out if you like just started smoking and you tasted this. You'd be like, dude, what the fuck did they waste my shit with? What's the percentage? 21.07. Beta caryophyllene and terps are 2.53. Pretty hefty indica leaning. It says indica right there. And that's another thing too. The difference between the way that different companies label cannabis. That's one of the things I want to try to make happen with Terpological Protocol, is make a means where people can reference this protocol. It doesn't matter what line of cannabis you're looking at, what strain, what blah, blah, blah. If you have the confirmation of analysis, you can use that to understand much better than your bud tender can explain to you, unless they've smoked it, and then still probably so, how that confirmation of analysis correlates to the experiential effect, how it actually feels. And see, I hear people say, well, cannabis is different for everybody, right? It's unique for every person. Yes, this is true. The high that cannabis produces, is unique for individuals. However, that uniqueness falls within a range. It's not like one person's going to be hallucinating and seeing pink flying elephants, and the other person's going to be like fucking Kensington Street, like, you know what I mean, downtown Kensington, fucking walking around or some shit. Not happen like that. Cannabis, it does affect people slightly differently, but it falls within a spectrum, right? You have people that get freaky outy with the cannabis sativa, and you have people that are like, that can handle it. It just makes them alert. And although I believe that's more related to South American versus Asiatic sativa. South American sativa, very relaxed. It's happy. It's got a happy, uplifting vibe to it. Whereas Asiatic sativa, in my experience at least, tends to be much more intense and unforgiving. I'm not sure exactly why that would be. It's like if you think about it evolutionarily, like what is so much more different about the Asiatic tropics and the South American tropics? I mean, the Amazon is the one everybody always talks about. There goes my phone. It's dying. My voice is gone. I don't think I'm going to come back on tonight.